When the villagers returned the next morning, they found the priest at the door of the house. They went into the main room. No one was surprised that the body and the gifts of food were not there. But the head of the house said to Muso, "Sir, you have probably seen unpleasant things during the night. We were all worried about you. We are happy that you are alive and well. We could not stay. If this law of the village is broken, terrible things will happen. When we follow the law, the body and the gifts disappear. Perhaps you saw what happened." Muso described the frightening shape in the dead room. The villagers were not surprised, and the head of the house said, "This is what the old story tells us." "Does the priest on the hill sometimes come down and perform prayers for you?" asked Muso. "What priest?" asked the young man. "The old priest in the Anjitsu on the hill. He refused to give me a bed when I first arrived. He sent me here to you." The listeners looked very surprised. After a short silence, the young man spoke again. "Sir, there is no priest and there is no Anjitsu on the hill. There has been no priest in this area for many years." Muso said nothing more on the subject. The headman and the villagers clearly did not believe him, but they were very polite and they didn't say anything. After Muso said goodbye to the villagers, he looked for the Anjitsu. He found it easily, and this time the old priest invited him inside. "I'm very sorry," cried the old priest. "I'm not pleased with myself." "You did not have to give me a room," said Musu. "You sent me to the village, and they were kind to me. I thank you for that." "I cannot give you a room to any man," said the priest. "I'm not thinking of that. I'm sorry that you saw my real shape. I ate the dead body and the gifts last night before your eyes. I am Jikininki. Please listen to me, to my terrible story. A long time ago, I was a priest in this wild land. There was no other priest in the area. When mountain people died at the time, their bodies were brought here to me. Sometimes they came a very long way. I said prayers over their bodies, but I was not a good priest. I thought only of the gifts of the food and clothes that people gave me. And then I died, and I was born again as a jikininki. Since then, I have had to eat dead bodies. Every time a person dies in this area, I must eat them. Now, sir, do one thing for me. You are a priest. Please, say prayers for me. Your prayers will help me to escape from this terrible life." As the old priest said this word, he disappeared. The Anjitsu disappeared too, and Mutsu Kukushi was left alone in the tall grass on his knees. Near him was an old stone, half hidden by thick plants, and seems to have the name of a priest on it.